we will be for the rest of the season and for the long haul. That's for sure. Chris Broussard, I know you're chomping at the bit. Big deal or no deal? That LeBron squad got blown out.
Guys, I told you, I've been telling you all week, relax, all right? It's not a big deal. I mean, first of all, let's just look at the facts. The Lakers are without their second and third best players, all right? They're without their second and third highest scores. So you're supposed to go into Utah, which is a great home court advantage, a team that's the hottest in the NBA, and you've got one of your stars, LeBron James, and you're just supposed to beat that team? It could have happened, and it wouldn't have been a big deal that way either. This is not a big deal, guys. It's February 25th. The playoffs, the NBA just announced it yesterday. They start in 3 months. All right, there's plenty of time for the Lakers to right themselves. And I get it. Frank Vogel can't go into the locker room and say what I just said. LeBron James doesn't go into the locker room and say what I just said. They got to keep that urgency. Oh, we got to right this thing. We got to get it. I get all that. But I'm not a Laker. I have I can look at this from the outside. I have the wider view. I can take the long view. They will be fine. They're not healthy, guys. I actually agree with Markieff Morris and LeBron James when they said this could be good for us. This will be good for us. Because the Lakers probably, outside of LeBron, who's obviously won enough, the other guys are probably reading the press clippings. They're probably watching all these shows and everybody's saying, oh, it's the Lakers in the West. Clippers got nothing for them. Utah's not legit. It's easily the Lakers. They might be seeing that. And now they have to look in the mirror and say, uh-oh, it is going to be tough. This is not going to be a cakewalk. Now a Kyle Kuzma and all these other guys, KCP, they have to look in the mirror and say, are we as good as we thought we were? You know, without the buffer of AD there, without Dennis Schroeder there to create plays along with LeBron, are we really all that? This can be good for them. So I'm fine with this. In fact, if I'm the Lakers, if I'm Frank Vogel, if I'm the Brain Trust, I might like it. I might like it. So let's get in the gym and work. Let's take that break over All-Star time, rest, get your body right, and come back ready to fight for this Western Conference crown because it will be a fight.
You know what type of friend you were in school. You know what type of person you were in school, Broussard. You were the playground fight promoter. That's what you were. You started the fight. And you knew the kid was going to get his tail kicked. And he was your friend. And you still promoted that fight. You're wrong. You're wrong, Broussard. I'm here to tell you. Go ahead, J-Mac. You're wrong. I
want to hear this, LeVar, before you go. I want to hear this from you quickly. Because you sat on here and said this is a must-win.
Yes.
Now, usually when a team loses a must-win, guess what? They go home. It's 1-2-3 Cancun. So now that they've lost this must-win, what's next for the Lakers?
No, this was not an eliminator. This was not a must-win final game of the series. See, you're trying to frame it. You're trying to frame it because you're always qualifying. And I like it. I like how you're doing it.
Win.
This was not a must-win. You're getting eliminated from the tournament. You can't make the playoffs. You can't do. It wasn't must-win as in do or die. This was must-win. You are a team that is losing. And you're not just losing. You are in total disarray. To say that this wasn't a must-win in terms of, again, stopping the losing. Get a win. If you even lose, don't lose the way you lost last night. You got Gasol shooting threes. He don't even want to go down low. He don't want no parts of going down low in that paint. Ain't want nothing to do with it. You got Gobert dominating them in the paint. You got no defense. They did what they wanted to do to this Lakers team, whatever they wanted. And just like we said on the show, they were going to live and die by fast-paced basketball. Didn't work. Small ball. Didn't work. And the three ball. Didn't work. Didn't shoot well. Didn't pass well. Didn't play defense well. did nothing well, Broussard. How can you sit there and say that it's not a must-win when you're playing that bad? So you're telling me we're going to play like some trash all this time. Like, it's all good. We don't got Schroeder. We don't got AD. But we're going to play like some trash the whole time. And then when they get back, all of a sudden, we're just going to transform from this trash team to this amazing dope team that goes out and can whoop everybody. Well, I don't buy that, and that's why it was a must-win.
Broussard just said losing by 25 is a good thing. Frank Vogel must be thrilled. You know, maybe he's, kicking back with a couple beers, very excited. Chris, there were some troubling things last night. Now, I will say the first quarter was great. Nice to see the Lakers come out with fire. When I saw my guy, Jared Dudley, shout to Jared Dudley, come out for 7 minutes in the second quarter, I knew, okay, it's a wrap. Lakers are mailing this one in. I even texted you, LeBron will not be on the court in the fourth quarter. Listen, there were some troubling signs, Chris. You have to admit this. Kyle Kuzma, again, as unreliable as the Wi-Fi in my basement. He just ain't delivering. I'm sorry. It's not happening for Kuzma. And I like him. They need him. But this anemic Lakers offense, Chris, okay? They can't do anything to score points. When LeBron's off the court, those non-LeBron minutes are lost badly, okay? I don't see these great takeaways that you're seeing. A 25-point loss where Jordan Clarkson is giving you buckets left and right.
Work.
Jordan Clarkson ate whatever he wanted. The Lakers put up no resistance. And Chris, on Monday on this show, I came out, one of the first things out of my mouth, we are going to see the Lakers go on a GameStop-type cratering. And what have they done all week? Lose games. And now we're hearing this, it doesn't matter. Chris, the schedule for the second half came out yesterday. The Lakers have the third most difficult schedule in the second half. 8 back-to-backs in the second half of the season, okay? This is a LeBron, Anthony Davis team. I'm concerned. It's official. The Lakers are in trouble. And I don't mean like they're going to miss the playoffs. But, Chris, you can't tell me that this is a top 2 or 3 seed in the West right now, the way this is tracking.
So J-Mac, I got one question for you. Are the Lakers reaching the finals?
No.
You got to make a pick right now.
No.
I don't know. They do not right now look like a finals team.
Now, LeVar, I'll take that. Okay, LeVar's backing up his words.
No.
But you're talking about how much trouble they're in. That's trouble. Finishing with the 4th seed isn't trouble if they're going to still get to the finals. Finishing with the 3rd seed, 5th seed isn't trouble if they're still going to get to the finals.
Seed, they got to play the Clippers
You're saying you don't know. You're saying you don't know because there's 3 months left in the regular season. And again, you guys didn't hear me apparently. Anthony Davis and Dennis Schroeder aren't there. And LeVar, yes, you're right. When you put one of the top 10 players in the league on the court, and when you put one of the best defensive guards in the league on the court, yes, your team's going to skyrocket. They're going to be much better. What happens in the NBA is when guys get hurt. See, what's happened is guys have gotten hurt. So now a Kyle Kuzma, instead of being a role player who, if he gives us his 12 points, that's great. Or Wesley Matthews, if he hits a few threes and plays some defense, that's great. Marc Gasol, just be your finesse game and hit some threes and be smart on the court, pass the ball well, get a few outlet passes. That's great. Without Anthony Davis and Dennis Schroeder, now all of a sudden, they move up a level. And now Kuzma, I need 17, period. No excuses, I need 17. Wesley Matthews, KCP, you can't be off. We can't win with you shooting 30% from 3 now. But when those guys get back, everybody settles back into their normal place.
I'm not giving you Schroeder.
And that's where the Lakers will be.
I think